Hey guys, Fast Eddie here. Saturday evening here in the Philippines. We just spent 2 days in Cebu. We got back and I'm doing a little bit different video. I'm kind of going to cover the cost of what our trip to Cebu was. People say it's more fun in the Philippines, and they also say it's cheaper in the Philippines, and you can live like a king in the Philippines. So I kind of chronicled our cost of our trip. There are six of us in our party. At one point, we added a seventh person, but we went to Cebu and with the intent of meeting a former student that stayed with us, and then we went to Ocean Park the second day. So I just kind of tracked the cost of everything, and so if anyone has any interest in what it's really like to spend money here in the Philippines, kind of give you an idea of what it might take to do things. If you were here with your family or whatnot. So, anyway, so take a look at it. It's going to be a two-parter. I did the first day here, and then I'll cover the second part in Ocean Park on the next video. All right, thanks for watching. All right, guys, Fast Eddie is here. We are heading out on our trip to Cebu City, and the purpose of this trip is to meet with a former student who used to stay with us. Where we lived in Woodland, there was a UC Davis is nearby, and they used to house international students in the community. And so we would get students mainly from Japan who would stay with us anywhere to a month to 6 months. And Sae was with us for 6 months, and now she just graduated from college, so she's been working at a travel agency, and her agency is sending her to Cebu for a couple days. And we are going to go meet her tonight and have dinner, and then we're going to go to Ocean Park. And they're doing construction down at the pier at the port, so we can't take our own truck and leave it there, which we sometimes do. So we got Marlo, my brother-in-law, and he's got his little fancy Suzuki multi-cab here. This is a pretty fancy one, and aircon, and it's got, hey, don't pee on the tire like that, you crazy dog. And anyway, so we're going. We got 6 people on this trip here. My wife, Lolita. Want to introduce yourself? This is Leah, our niece. She's going with us. This is Luke and Sarah. They're going on the adventure too. The other party going with us is Sheba. Another niece. Alright guys, so here we are, we're in Cagby now, and what's kind of I would say unique about traveling by ferry here in the Philippines, or at least my experience has been, when you're going to get a ferry, you go to the company office. In this case, Super Cat or Ocean Jet. I'm not sure which one we're taking today. Those are two of the bigger ferry services between a lot of the islands. But you buy your tickets outside of the terminal, or outside of the actual ferry building, or the pier, the port, whatever you want to call it. See, there's the businesses where you buy your tickets to get on the ferry, and there's the port over there. So once we get our tickets, and you got to have your ID, and you show them your ID. So all 6 people that are with us, my wife has the ID. She's in there getting the tickets, and we're waiting over here in our little gray multi-cab, and then they'll take us inside the port. Pay a little port entrance fee. It's like 12, 15 pesos, and then we will go inside there, and we will pay. Then we'll wait in a line there, and we will pay a terminal fee, and then we'll pay for our tickets, or we'll get assigned our seats, I guess is what happens. So it's kind of a 3-step process. You buy your tickets to actually get on the ferry, then you pay your terminal fee, and then you pay for your seats. Not necessarily in that order, other than you have to get your ferry tickets first before you go inside there. Otherwise, you have to walk all the way back out here. I have seen tourists who go in there, go into the port, try to get on a boat, and they can't. They got to walk all the way back up here to get their ticket. So you want to be aware of where you need to get your ticket at for the ferry before you get into the port. Just something to think about. Kind of a neat old building up here too.
It looks like it's got some apartments above it. I got some older hotels here. There's one, the Jillian behind it, Jillian Hotel back there behind it. Here's the Harbor View Lodge. Behind me here, this circular here, this is where the new bridge is going to be. Kind of going out that way. I don't know, I don't really have that picture here, but now we are here at the ferry terminal, the port, and you got to buy your terminal fee out here before you enter into the building. So it's 30 pesos. 30 pesos. Oh, the bottle was in the way. Yeah, 30 pesos. Thank you. 3 shots there. So we'll all get our. Then you come inside the building and you go to your checkout counter and you're going to get your seat here. And this one here is for a certificate. These are for that. So you come in here and you get this. So it's kind of a 3-step process before you're going to go through security. And that's what we're going to do next. Go through. And here we are inside the terminal in the Tagbilaran port. So we got lucky. We're getting on the 11:25 ferry. We got here at about 11:15, so we got a few minutes before they start boarding. Pretty quick process once they start calling out the numbers. Maybe load on up and get refreshments in here, snacks, last-minute souvenirs. They also have an upstairs area up there too. So they just called us for the Super Cat, and we are heading out this way. He's kind of all right. We're gonna walk on out here and get on our boat out there. So you got to be able to walk a little bit of a distance if you. I mean, I think they have some assistance if you need to get assistance, wheelchair assistance or something like that. I'm sure they would have it here, but walking out here, definitely an overcast day with some threatening rain, but it's a little bit cooler here by the water, which is nice. Here, if you have check bags, they'll put your bags on. Hello, alright, morning, thank you. Alright. And this is the inside of the ferry here. Check our seats. There are 6? All right, we are here. (16) DEF. All right, everybody's here. Group video. All right, guys, we're on our way to Cebu. Smell the burning diesel. I'll be using them. You gotta walk out to the front out here and get yourself a taxi or whatnot. This is the terminal in here. These people are all waiting to board a plane or a boat going somewhere, ferry going somewhere. So we're gonna walk out here and deal with this. Ground transportation. This is the kind of boat we took. This kind of boat over here. We took Iligan. This kind of boat we took to Mindanao a couple months ago. Overnight 8-hour trip on that boat. Fancy new buses here. I was just seeing of this on the news. So you can ride these buses and I can take you from the boat. Probably when it's raining or inclement weather. I don't know why. They're not running right now. And take you all the way up here. We're walking, getting our exercise. And this boat over here is actually kind you can drive onto. And they load your stuff up on there. You see they got their ramp on the back. There's a big taxi there. Come on, so we're gonna go outside? This guy looking right here, can he take all of us right here?
Big taxi.
Ayaw
sa do, kay nami.
Alright, so we're in a van now. It's gonna be 500 pesos to take us to the hotel.
Leopi Hotel, kuya. Sa Mandawi.
We got the tourist spots here in Cebu. Alright, here we are at the hotel. Got our $500 or 500 peso ride here. This is the Leopold Hotel. Here we are, we got the doorman there. Thank you, sir. Kind of nice, they got the scale there. Go ahead, sir. Your name? No, I'm just teasing you. You don't have to let yourself. Alright, guys. Everybody's loading up on the elevator here.
Wow.
Oh, they're down there?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this thing there? Oh, like an intercom? Okay.
How does this thing work?
I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Maybe here?
Oh, doorbell. Okay. Very warm in here. Woo! Alright, this is our room here. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. One queen size bed, one single bed, air conditioning. It's got a bathroom here. Oh, sweetie, you got to put the card in here in order to get the power to work.
Right.
So we have energy saver here.
That's why.
Yes.
Hey.
There you go. And we got restroom shower with a shower door, which is a big thing. Got some towels. They offer a little soap here. They even got a toothbrush. Oh, no wonder Papa liked this place. Got a view of the room up here. Got our air conditioning. They got a wall unit there. And we're up on the 8th floor up here at the Leopold Hotel. Looking out over the greater Cebu area, I guess. Kind of an overcast day today. Definitely gonna get some rain here. I can feel it. And there's the old military water buffalo down there. Anybody who was in my beloved U.S. Army will know what it's like to drink water out of that. You can taste it all the way from here. We can zone in on that for you. A lot of surplus military. I've seen those water buffaloes around here before. I've seen not in Cebu, but in Bohol I've seen one at a tourist place. But
so don't charge you. I don't charge you.
Pero kanina sila may yung table. Sa una dagang mga estudyante. Ano siya tago sa iyang kwarto, hindi siya makihalo-hilo ikaw. Na sila na, isa na makihalo-hilo na ikaw. Harap na sila, parang sila makihalo-hilo. Diba? Time flies, can't believe it. Next time, you go to the house.
Yeah.
alright guys, we came out here today for a couple hours out here to the SM City Mall out here. Former student who stayed with us back in California. She's from Japan. She's now working for a travel agency. She's here doing some work, and so we came to Cebu City, and we met up with her today, which was a good experience. And we had dinner with her, and Saya is doing really well, and it was good seeing her. And now we're on our way back. We had dinner. We're all 6-7 of us, and it was about $100, and not bad at all. We even had Starbucks before. We were waiting for Saya, and Starbucks here in the Philippines is pretty affordable. We had, my wife had anyway, I can't remember what we had, but it was less than $10 for both of us to get something to drink and something to eat, so can't beat that. Alright, thanks guys. Alright guys, so we came in here to the hotel restaurant here. It's more like a cafeteria, but the food was edible, it wasn't bad, and you could get free unlimited bottomless coffee for with your breakfast, depending on what you ordered. And so we did this, all 6 of us. It was 1,400 pesos, about $30 for all of us to eat breakfast. So it certainly was affordable. Everybody seemed to eat their food. So and of course they had rice. Everybody had rice there except for me. I went for toast instead of rice, but nevertheless, so it's pretty affordable. Alright, now we are getting ready to check out, and we are going to be heading over to Ocean Park. Big excitement. There is the group. We're all waiting to check out here. And we're going to be on our way to Ocean Park here rather quickly. Anything to say for the folks back home? Alright, so now we're waiting for our taxi to come here. Yesterday we got a cab from, we got it like a van out of the port yesterday. We got a van out of the port yesterday, and cost us 500 pesos to get here. About $10 I guess. And then we took a cab over to the mall. And that was like 150 pesos, and then we had to take 2 cabs back because the cabs we were getting weren't very big. So it was another about 120 pesos each, I think, for each cab there. So about $2.50, I guess, for each cab. So that's so much to go from here to the mall. Not very far, but it kind of takes a long time because of the traffic being what it is. And now we're gonna. I don't know if it's smoggy or overcast or what's going on here, but it's kind of smoggy and not the greatest part of town here. It's kind of the hotel's kind of stuck in an industrial area here. A lot of trucks. Nothing's going on here. Come over here, stick my head in here. Yeah, it's like a truck yard over here. That's where I was looking down from our hotel up there.